Happy Monday, my friends. I hope you're having a killer day today. I want to give you some encouragement in an industry that really is full of discouragement at times. It's a painful playground when you start hearing 90% of the agent force fails, they flounder, they don't make it. And I don't want this to be you. So I'm going to give you some encouragement and some points that hopefully will help you have a more powerful week. And if you're all right with that, we're going to get after it. Now, number one is your thoughts. And your mindset is so important. If you are in a place where you've got a negative mind, that's where you're going to be going. So thoughts are so critical to you having a chance of capitalizing. You've got to control your thoughts if you want to control where you're going to go. So thoughts are critical. You've got to be positive, even though it's going to be painful at times. You're going to get little chargebacks. Maybe your lead vendor goes down. Maybe your favorite insurance company closes up shop and no longer can you sell them. You've got to get your thoughts right if you want to be able to take your career to the next level. I've been in this industry so many years, 20 plus years, and let me tell you, you can see a dead man walking a mile away because their mindset is going sideways. You've got to understand belief is the backbone of a very simple business. Now, I'm not saying the business is easy. It's sometimes it gets tougher before it gets easier. You've got to understand this business is about positive, powerful thoughts, but thoughts aren't going to just pay your bills alone, right? It's like, oh, I really want a Christmas present. Well, you got to do some other things first. So thoughts are critical. Make sure that if you're going to jump into this industry, you keep those voices out of your head that are saying you're not good enough. Keep those voices out of your head that are maybe negative. Maybe turn the news off for a hot minute. If you want to have more in this industry, you've got to be myopic. Keep your mindset on positive things because you're going to be jumping in to a very negative place. So positive, powerful thoughts. You've got to have people that are going to speak life into you in the life insurance industry because let's get real. It's sometimes a little bit of disappointment and you're going to figure out real quick that it's a negative airspace. So thoughts are critical to you controlling where you're going to go in this career. And that's something that not every agent fully grasps when they first dive into this industry. Now, number two is words. Words are impactful. Words matter in what we speak, what we say, and words matter in success with final expense telesales or even face to face insurance sales. Your words can offend someone, or your words can really draw them to what you are going to do for them. The old so what? So, what are you going to do for me? This industry is overwhelmingly selfish. You've got to make that money because you're in a commission driven industry. Well, your words matter and what you say across that kitchen table. If you're a face to face insurance agent, or your words matter, especially in final expense telesales scripts, because if you say words that are creating walls, you're not going to get what you want. So, words are important. What you speak to yourself with your thoughts, your negative self talk, don't have any space for that. Speak positive to yourself because it's a negative industry. We don't want to do that. So, words matter. Really focus on words so that you can get what you want out of the industry. Now, words by themselves, oh, I got great thoughts. I got great words. I speak great things to myself. It doesn't really matter if you don't do number three, and that's taking action. Massive levels of action. You've got to understand that high activity gives you the best chance of having high levels of success. It's a performance based business that takes out agents that don't know any better. That's why you can see an agent that's going to go sideways a mile away because they have negative thoughts. They don't show up to training. They have negative words. Oh, it's the leads. They play the blame game instead of having overwhelming belief that they are maybe the best in the industry. They're going to help make somebody's life better. They're not one that can really take massive action because they're letting the words and their thoughts take them out of the fight. So this is an action-oriented business. Those that do are those that get. Top performers have great take-home pay, and those that don't perform, they don't get paid, and that's tough to swallow. But sometimes it's because we didn't see the people. It's a simple business. Buy leads, see the people, have great referrals, get in front of the people. It's a people business, but it's a prospecting business. That's where the insurance industry is just dynamic. But if you're not a doer, you're not going to make the dollars in this industry. So action is so important. When you get up Monday morning, how many more calls can I make? How many more people can I get in front of? Top producers know that it's all about helping other people, but we can't help anybody else if we don't have that hustle muscle. I wish I could train tall in basketball. It'd be amazing in this industry, but action is everything. High activity helps breed high aptitude. activity, which is lots of applications, which is what you want, but we got to do the work to find the wealth. So thoughts are important. Be positive, be powerful. Words are important to make sure you're speaking life over yourself in a very negative industry, and have high action, high hustle to have the best chance of high take home pay. But the thing is very critical too, and that's having insanely good habits and discipline. And I know nobody likes hearing about discipline. We hated it when we were kids. Well, no kidding, my friends. In an industry that takes out 90% of the agent force, you better have good habits. That means showing up. Half the battle in the industry is showing up on the phones for final expense telesales and calling the leads. Half the battle in face-to-face insurance sales, whether you're selling life or annuities or anything else, is having good habits so that that white space on your calendar doesn't have even a chance of taking you out. You're so tight in your schedule that nothing else can seep in and take you away from your target. This is so critical for you. Habits, habits, habits. What do your habits look like? What does your calendar look like? You want to cash flow in this business? I could probably look at your calendar and tell you if you're going to become a casualty or a success story by just seeing your calendar. You say you want to be full time. Are you even working 40 hours a week? Are you even working 30 if you're really honest with yourself? Your habits and your discipline are so important to yourself. Sometimes we've got to level with ourselves in the life insurance business and go, you know what? I didn't have the success that I knew that maybe I was capable of because I just didn't show up. And it does take about 28 days or so to create a habit. And that's kind of hard to hear when we first jump into the industry, but it's part of the industry. We've got to have great habits, and it's sometimes uncomfortable before the business gets really comfortable. And I've been so blessed to be in this industry for over 2+ decades, 20+ years. And it does get easier the longer that you've been in the industry, but the business is far from easy. Simple, yes, my friends, but easy it is not. And we do recruit and partner with amazing insurance agents like yourself, as well as insurance agencies nationally, to align with us here in our work family to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and a ton of annuities, face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So, free resources for your taking here at jasonfinalexpense.com. And no matter what work family that you are aligned with, if you need free resources, reach out. We'll serve you as well. We do appreciate you watching, and we hope this helps you. But keep your thoughts right, keep your words in a place that they're wise words, that are positive and have high action. And if you can develop habits, you know what? You may have more success than every other person that doesn't make it in an industry that maybe they thought was easy. You go, nope, I'm smarter than that. Simple the business is, I got the hustle, and I'm going to have what I deserve in that success. Hope you have an amazing day, my friends. If we can serve you, reach out. Hope this video gave you a little bit of perspective, but it's a very negative industry. Don't let that touch your tongue, your lips, or your mind, because where your mind goes, well, your methods and your money may just follow. Have a great day, my friends. We'll see you soon.